Okay, my name is Blythe. I am from the management department. Within management, I don't know if you know, they are broken out to two parts, to strategy and organizational behavior. I am on the organizational behavior side, so what I would like to discuss today are what are called the Big 5 personality traits. So let me write them up real quick, then we'll run through them, what they are, why they're important, how we would use them. I erased that for a reason. There is actually a wonderful little acronym that will help you remember this. So they're all really, really long words, but they are actually fairly easy concepts to remember. They are openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Really easy way to remember them, the acronym OCEAN. So what are we measuring when we look at these 5? To start with openness, you are going to measure the originality and imagination of a person. Conscientiousness is their degree of organization. You know, are they scatterbrained? Do they prefer schedules? How do they like their life and their personality order? The extroversion, pretty much exactly what it says. How do they act around people in social situations? Agreeableness, again, those are interactions with others. And then neuroticism is their emotional stability. So, how do we measure these sorts of things within psychology? Well, the most often used method is what is called a self-descriptive questionnaire. So you are given a list of questions, sometimes it's very short, sometimes it's very long, and you will report how you feel on all of these 5 characteristics by answering questions on a scale of 1 to 5. Some of the sample questions for openness. I have a rich vocabulary. I have a vivid imagination. If you have a very high score for openness, you would score for 5. That means you are a very creative person. If you feel you are not, then you would be a more uncreative, or I guess you like what is set before you. You don't free associate or anything like that. The second one, for conscientiousness, I'm always prepared. I follow a schedule. So you are orderly. You are not scatterbrained. You like everything set A, B, C, D. And extroversion, one of the questions you will see all the time, I am the life of the party. I love to talk to strangers. If you are outgoing, if you connect with people very easily, you would score highly there. Agreeableness, I feel with emotions. I feel comfortable around people. That's, again, the interactions that you have with others. If you like to interact with other people, again, you will score highly. Neuroticism is an interesting one because if you've noticed on the other 4, they're all, you know, the higher you score, the better it sounds, for lack of a better term right now. With neuroticism, it's the other way around. So if you score very highly on neuroticism, then you're a little more emotionally unbalanced. You know, you get stressed out a lot, you worry about a lot of things. So when you're looking for someone who would be, say, an ideal leader, we want someone who has perhaps a lower score in neuroticism, but they have higher scores in the other 4. And that actually leads me perfectly into why do we want to know this? A lot of companies will use it to try to bring people into, say, a leadership management training program. It can also be used perhaps for indicativeness of academic success, job performance, that sort of thing. So it is used very broadly across all of psychology, across all of the behavioral sciences, and then again, is directly applicable into the workplace.